Alright, hello everybody. We're in section 1.4. We're going to look at solving radical equations, and we're going to start with a very difficult one, which is two radicals. So here we have an equation, we have stuff on both sides, and we see two roots. Here's root 2x plus 3, and here's root x plus 2. Alright, so let's take a look at the first step. 1. Isolate one of the radicals. So it doesn't matter which one, but you have to isolate one of them. So I'm going to move this root x plus 2 to the other side, therefore isolating this one. So plus root x plus 2 both sides, and then I've got root 2x plus 3 is 2 plus root x plus 2. Okay, now we're going to square both sides. We're going to square both sides. Be careful about it. I know it's tempting to try to do this, where you go, okay, square, square, square. That's a big no. Now you're squaring individual terms. You have to square both sides. So let me erase this work and show you what you need to do. Okay, so instead we're going to square both sides. So I square this side, square, and I square this whole side. Left hand side's easy. You're squaring to get rid of this root. These guys do cancel out. Off with 2x plus 3. On the right hand side you have to be careful. Remember, you cannot distribute exponents. So instead you have to write it twice. Plus 2. 2 plus root x plus 2. And you need to FOIL. So I'll give myself some more space here. Okay, so let's see. 2x plus 3 equals 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times root x plus 2 is plus 2 root x plus 2. Here's another one. And the last, positive times positive is plus. And root x plus 2 times root x plus 2 is the same as squaring it, so it's going to undo that root. Remember, after you distribute, always look up for like terms. So let's see, we got a 2 and a 4 and a 2, which is 6. You have an x term here, and these are like terms. So remember, when you're adding like radicals, and these are same roots, same inside, you add the coefficients. So plus 4 root x plus 2. Okay, and now we've taken a two radical question and turned it into one radical. Alright, next step. Okay, now we're going to isolate the remaining radical. So it's right over here. Move this 6 to the other side, and move the x over. So it gives me x, 3 take away 6 is minus 3, is 4 root x plus 2. And that is isolated enough as long as we're careful. Okay, next step. Okay, we're going to square both sides. We're going to be very careful about it. So this side gets squared, and this side gets squared. Alright, so we got to be very careful about this right hand side. So let's see what happens. Get a new page here. Okay, so let's see this left hand side first. You have to write that twice and FOIL it out. Remember, no distributing exponents. And the right hand side, this 4 needs to get squared as well. So 4 squared is 16, and we got to be careful. This is 4 times this whole root. So I would do a parenthesis, and then when you square it, they cancel, so we don't screw up the distribution. So here I'm going to FOIL. This gives me x squared minus 3x minus 3x plus 9. And here's more distribution. So 16x plus 32. Okay, what kind of equation do we have? I'm going to collect up like terms over here. And sure enough, we've got a quadratic. So I'm going to move everything over to the other side. 16x minus 32 minus 32. Getting this equal to 0. This is minus 22x. This is minus 23. 0. And now I'm going to try to factor. So let's see. This looks like x minus 23 and x plus 1 equals 0. So I get possible answers of x equals 23 and x equals minus 1. And now it's very important. We have to check. Them. A lot of times one will work and one won't, and nobody knows until you plug them in. Maybe they both work, maybe they both don't work. No one knows until you check. So let's see which of these answers, if any, work out for us. So I'm going to plug these back into the original. Okay, here's my original equation. I'm going to throw 23 in. So let's see what we get. 2 times 23 plus 3 minus square root 23 plus 2. I'm wondering if this is going to work out to be 2. So let's see, 2 times 23 is 46 plus 3 minus 25. This looks like square root of 49 minus square root of 25. This is 7 minus 5, and it works. So this guy works for sure. Alright, let's check this other one. Alright, let's try minus 1. So back into the original. 2 minus 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 2 equals 2. And we're going to see if that's true. So let's see, this is minus 2 plus 3 minus the square root of 1. This is square root of 1 minus square root of 1. This is 1 minus 1, which is definitely not equal to 2. This guy doesn't work. So here we only get one answer. You don't know until you check them. Alright, I know that one was a lot of work. That's solving 2 radicals. Let's hope there's not a million of these on the exam. But for all this good work, we get a smiley face. Alright, that'll do it for this video.